So here's a relatively short guideline on how you can set up your Bluetooth of your ESP32 microcontroller. And in this video, I'll be exclusively talking about the DevKit 1 ESP32. So if your own ESP32 microcontroller differs from it, you may need to check the documentation yourself on a few steps. So here's a short version on how you can set it up. First, you wire up your microcontroller with a button, then plug the ESP32 into your computer. Connect it to it via an Arduino IDE. Find the code on my GitHub page or write it yourself. Upload it to the ESP32. Check if it registers the button presses. Disconnect the microcontroller from your PC. Power it with a battery, connect to it via Bluetooth, start a Python script that you can once again find on my GitHub page or write yourself, and voila, it works. If you're trying to open up your Python script and just double pressing it on your PC, it might not work that way. So you will need to open up your CMD on your computer, then you need to CD to where the program is, and you can find exactly where the file is by right-clicking the program with your mouse and then pressing properties on it, and you'll find all the details you will need. So CD into it, and then after you have done that, write Python and then the script's name, and it should work then. Now, if Arduino IDE doesn't automatically recognize the port and doesn't show that USB or something near it, then you can use your device manager on your computer to check it for yourself. Now, you may find 5 or 6 or even 10 different ports on your computer, so to check that, simply pick up your ESP32, unplug it from your computer, check which ports disappear, then plug it back again, check which ports appear, and if there are 2 or 3 ports that appear simultaneously, then simply check it for yourself. It will only take like 5 to 10 minutes to do this process, so it's not really a time sink, and there are probably better ways to do this, but this is what I found, and it's quite simple in my opinion. Now, if your ESP32 heats up very fast, or if it simply doesn't work at all, and you check that the code and everything else works perfectly, then if you have the capabilities, buy a new ESP32. I know that may sound what? I mean, why should I buy a new ESP32? But it's always worth it to have an extra ESP32 board or simply another microcontroller that has Bluetooth and Wi-Fi functions, as you never really know when it's the microcontroller's fault or when it's the code's fault. And yeah, it's simply a very nice thing to have as a debugging thing, as this microcontroller simply doesn't work. But as I said in a previous video, I've tried this microcontroller specifically with static electricity, so it's very nice to have an extra one in the hand so you can just make sure that these things don't happen. Now, if you have tried all of the steps that I mentioned before and it still doesn't work, then comment down below the issue and I will try to help. Okay, see ya.